Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey, 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 hey. Come on, Pac Man. Every time you hear me talk, here you go. Hey, allegedly. How you doing, babe? Oh my God. Like, oh Lord Jesus, help me. Y'all, I don't know what the hell. Go on, Pac Man, seriously now, because I ain't even in the mood, honestly. Me too, allegedly. That's what I'm doing. Watching. I'm about to eat some noodles because I'm starving, but that's what I'm doing. I kind of been just like working from home. Oh, I know it ain't no fly. What the fuck? Y'all, oh hell no. So no. It's a fly. Shit. Um, anyway, y'all. Yeah. I kind of just been doing little stuff from home. Like I made a couple phone calls or whatever, but yeah, no, it ain't. I can't wait till tomorrow, y'all. I cannot wait until tomorrow when this shit is toned down. But anyway, enough about that. Y'all don't want to hear about my problems. All right. So since I'm home, I would like I'm gonna drop the link and I'm just moving about. I'm gonna eat my little noodles and do my dishes and do little shit, you know, around the house. And I would just like to have a conversation about, dick riding, uh dropping down and, you know, opposing chats, uh just all of that, all of that dumb shit that we always talking about on here. I would like to talk about it. So I'm gonna drop the link, and whoever wants to come up can come up. Um, MJ, hey babe, Stacy, Cole's World, hey boo. Okay, babe, have a great day at work. I hope work is going well. I hope if you guys are at work, I hope it's going good for you. I hope you're enjoying your day. You have some good rest. I didn't, y'all. I did not have no good rest. Mm-mm. No, I didn't. um, yeah, I just hope that y'all just, just enjoying your day, chill, lay back, um, getting some things done, handling y'all shit. I'm gonna get some things done. I gotta go to the post office today. So I'm gonna get that done. While I'm not at work today, I am gonna like go do a couple things. I just can't be stationary nowhere for too long, but I can make a run and come back home. So thank you, Cole's World. Thank you, babe. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. Mm-mm. Oh, them noodles good. I'm hungry, y'all. But yeah, it's a nice day here. I got my doors open, and I kind of been laying down because I'm not feeling that well, but I'm like, let me get up. I got up, I did my makeup, I went over to Bigo. I was over there for a little bit after I got my face done, and then I came over, and now I'm over here. He about to sign the bill. Hey, C. Smith. I thought, oh, you made some tuna. Oh, matter of fact, I'm so glad you said that, boo. Thank you so much, because I'm about to put my eggs on. Thank you. This damn tuna fish, that's funny. Ooh. Yeah, I'm about to go on and put my eggs on right now. Right now. Right now. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that he is not waiting until no damn Friday. Let me turn this camera on. Oh, that's dark over there. Let me move y'all over. Well, here. Can I turn the light on? Let me see. That no, that ain't gonna. That's gonna make it worse. Okay, I'm gonna move y'all. I'm gonna move y'all over there. I've been eating grapes. I went for some stuff to blend. Oh yay! Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm probably gonna blend a smoothie after that because I'm hungry for real. And them little noodles probably ain't gonna do it. So we're gonna see. Okay, I just gotta keep y'all plugged in. There we go. Now y'all can see me. Hey y'all. Now y'all can see me. Oh, he's live on Facebook. Okay, Biden. Okay. You don't know what all to get? Well, you know, get you either some spinach or some kale. Get you some avocado, some mango, some strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, anything that you can just throw in a blender. Think of like the flavor that you want. So if there's like certain flavors that you like together, like tropical or strawberry banana, or a certain benefit you want to get from it, think of that. Ah, Paige, my Miracle Whip girl. Yeah. Girl, we use Miracle Whip around these parts. Well, actually, my mama got Hellman's. Okay, my mama used Hellman's, and I use Miracle Whip. I was raised on Miracle Whip. Yeah, my daddy used to eat Miracle Whip sandwiches, like just white Wonder Bread and Miracle Whip. That's nasty as hell, but he ate it though. My daddy was crazy. He'll go down the street with a bowl like this and some chitlins and some hot sauce until he went to prison. Then when he came out, you know, you go to prison and then you Muslim and then you don't you claim not to eat that stuff no more. And then I remember I had some bacon. I had like made breakfast one morning, and my daddy, he was real good for it. Like he would just pop up at my house and he'd just go straight in the kitchen. You know, he loved his Kobe cheese, just shit that he could just grab and eat. He loved his plain Lay's potato chips. So I would have shit around the house. Matter of fact, the Edmonds Louisiana Crunch Cake, he loved those. So I would always have certain shit in my house because I know when he pop up, he just, you know, gonna grab it, eat it. Well, I had made breakfast this morning, and this one morning, and he had popped up, and it was some bacon left, you know, just on the stove. It was a plate with some bacon still on it. He in there eating the bacon, y'all. And somebody caught him eating the bacon. They was like, "Granddad in there eating bacon." And he's talking about he thought it was turkey bacon, y'all. I said, if you don't go, Daddy. Excuse me, turkey bacon and pork bacon that has no resemblance. Okay, don't taste the same, don't look the same, nothing. If you don't go, hey Natalia boo, hey niece. I miss my daddy, y'all, and I miss that man. Dang, that shit crazy. That shit crazy. Like, I ain't gonna go into it, but yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy. Life is something else, boy. Life is something else. Hey, Dolly. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna go into that. I ain't gonna go into it. Nah, not while we PMSing. We ain't about to. Yeah, I'm a matter of fact, I'm gonna look up that Dukes. I'm gonna see if there's some I can order. I need to use my air fryer. I've never used it. It's been sitting in that same spot for 2 years, over 2 years. All I'm talking about, my text, I get up, get my glasses. No, you good, Stacy, you good. I be talking to text and it'll say something totally different. I'm like, damn, do I not pronunciate my words correctly or something? The fuck? Thank you, Dolly Boo. Well, I got on a waist trainer right now. I think that got a lot to do with it. And that waist trainer make a whole hell of a lot of difference. But I do need to weigh myself just to keep up with it for the sake of information. 305. Somebody messaged me on Vigo. How you feeling, Dolly? The only time I broke my no pork was when I was fiending for bacon. Look, as far as I'm concerned, bacon is not pork. Okay. I cook with bacon, I eat bacon, like bacon is life, okay? Like I don't know what is wrong with people. Bacon is a meat of its own. Okay. Red Rose, hey boo, how you doing? Dang, I'm full. I'm full. I can't do turkey bacon. Nah. Chicken bacon. They make chicken bacon? Chickens don't even have no bacon. Oh, niece, no, I haven't been in my email today. That's what C. Smith just said earlier. She said he on Facebook right now. I'm about to let me look up my Facebook real quick. He's signing it today, y'all. He's signing it, y'all. Y'all gonna have stimulus checks next week. Y'all gonna have y'all some couples of dollars. Oh shit. Y'all gonna have y'all some couples of dollars. I hope my daughter get it. My middle daughter, I really do hope that she get it. I hope she get it, cause girl. Yeah, cause she already filed her taxes, so she should get it. So shoot. I'm happy. That'll basically give me my money back for all her stuff that I done paid. But yeah, so that's good. We could March 17th, yeah. The week after paper checks. Oh, BLT. Oh my goodness. I ain't made a BLT in a minute. Of the stimulus codes world, the stimulus, hey, failure face. You said you're gonna have one yourself. What, a stimulus check? I better get it. I already filed my stuff for this year. Yep. Yep. Yeah, because I had already updated the system, so I filed my stuff for this year. So yep, I'm gonna get it. Hey, official, how you doing? Yep. Hey, Christopher. So Coles World, the stipulations are $1,400 is the highest, is the maximum amount of your stimulus check, unless you make 75 to 80,000. If you make 75 to 80,000, it will start to decline. The amount will decline, and if you up to 80,000, you will be disqualified as an individual. Okay, if you are an individual and you are head of household, your maximum income is 120,000. If you make 120,000 a year, you will disqualify from getting the stimulus check. Okay, so and if you are a married couple or a joint filer, then your maximum income together can't be over 160,000. That will disqualify you from getting the stimulus check. Outside of that, you will get the $1,400. Okay. You're disqualified failure phase? Dang. But you know what? That's the same thing Soap and Wash said yesterday. But you know, I mean, it's a blessing because you guys make income and you still are able to make your maximum income even in the pandemic. So that's really good for you guys. But on the other hand, it's like people are still affected, if not in the same way by the pandemic. Everybody is affected some way. So it's like everybody should get something. You know, that's how I feel. So yeah. But I'm single and I didn't get neither of them. Oh damn, okay, because you made too much. If you have dependents, Cole's World, your dependents get $1,400 a piece as well. All right. And that includes adult dependent. So if you have an adult dependent, this time they are included in the stimulus. So they will get a stimulus check. The student loans have been extended, I thought. The student loans have been extended through September. Now, hold on, because he's getting ready to sign it. Is it signed yet? If you don't have no kids, see, that's another thing. See, them damn kids, they get you a couple dollars. But then you got to think, too, of how much you put out to raise a child. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you know, yeah, I got a kid, so I'm going to get this couple $1,000s extra. But is that going to suffice for everything I go through to raise this child? So, you know what I'm saying? I don't have any kids, but I have a student loan. Your student loan will not get deducted from your stimulus. So you will get the $1,400 stimulus check as long as you didn't make over $80,000. What if you don't file taxes? Because I never do and never get income tax. Hey, Rico, if you do not file taxes, see, Rico, that's what I was telling you to put in your information. Okay, this is what you're going to do, Rico, and I'm going to put the link in the chat. So hold on one second. If you do not file, even if you don't ever file taxes, okay, you will have to file a return for just to get your stimulus, and you will get it, Rico. And if you didn't get any of the other stimulus checks, you will get them all at once. So do it, okay? Because that means you're going to get the 1,200, you're going to get the 600, and you're going to get the 1,400. Okay. Hey, pretty Kimmy, babe. Hey, something about beauty. How you doing, Dow? I want some kids, but haven't made any yet. Don't rush it, but whenever you're ready, go for it. Go for it. You know, raising kids and just really watching a child grow every day into their own person is just it's just a whole experience in itself, you know, and it really does. It shows you things about yourself as well as just the world, and in a different way of seeing the world. Like, kids are something. But you definitely got to be as ready as possible. I'm confused. April is saying one thing, but Chris is saying something else. I don't see what Chris is saying. What is he saying? If you're on a regular payment plan and you're current and not defaulted, you're fine. What are you? Okay, let me see. Well, it's defaulted. Like, if you had student loans from 10 years ago and you never paid them, that's what they're talking about. Okay, so Cole's World, here's the thing about the loans. Here's the thing about the loans, hon. Everybody has a different lender, okay? Everybody has a different lender that is covering their loans, or that is has your loan account. So what I would say is for you to go to whoever your lender is, go specifically to their website and make sure that your loans are deferred. Don't just go by the government deferred them and I'm extending it. Don't do that, okay? You have to go into your account and make sure that it's done, because some of them will not automatically do it, okay? Now, it is a federal law, but at the same time, sometimes you have to put it into effect, okay? So just go to your, okay, babe. So yeah, just go to your website, go to the website, and then just follow the prompts to make sure that it's deferred. And if it's not, then just make sure that you do what you need to do to defer it. You're deferring it for the reason of COVID and the pandemic. And for that reason, there's no income, there's no nothing that you need to give them, nothing. They just have to defer it, okay? And yeah, that was extended, and that's what I was trying to look up when it's extended through. I want to say that it was extended through September automatically, and then uh, after that, we were basically what they did was he extended what was passed in the CARES Act, which was the very first stimulus package that was signed into law. He extended that while they waited for this stimulus package to get signed in. So hey, Pink Sugar Babe, yes, servicer, thank you so much. So once this package gets signed in, now there's going to be, another extension, and we're going to find out about if any money is going to be forgiven. Okay, so we're going to find out. Okay, September 15th. Thank you. Okay, so right now it's supposed to be extended till September 15th. But just go in there and just double check and make sure it's done. And then let me see, because if he's signing it into law now, then we will find out about the 10 grand, if they're going to forgive the 10 grand off of our loans, or if they're going to refinance, give you the option to refinance. Because that's another thing. If they choose to refinance, hey Rita Brown, you're welcome, babe. If they choose to refinance versus forgive, that's another thing that we have to go in and do ourselves. We have to actually apply for the refinance. It's not just going to happen. Okay. So you're welcome, Cole's World, babe. You're welcome. So yeah, and if you need any help outside of that, just let me know, because we will be talking about the loans just themselves when that information is released, to know exactly how to go about whichever one, whether money's going to be forgiven or whether the refinancing is going to happen. Because as far as the forgiveness, I don't know how that's going to happen either. I don't know if they just go into every account that exists and just chop 10 grand off, because a lot of, the money is split up. It's, on there different ways. Like there's different accounts and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know how they're going to do that. If that's something that we're going to have to put hands on to make happen. But I know for a fact the financing, if they choose that instead, that's something that we have to actually apply for. But we'll get to, once that information is out there and we know which one they're going with, we can go over that. But let me get this link for Rico. Rico, don't go nowhere. Hold on one second. Let me get you this link because I told you I was trying to tell Rico way last year about putting his information in the IRS website. He wasn't listening to me in his chat. Okay, hold on one second. But it's never too late. It's never too late. You can still get it. It's just that you got to take this extra step. So, but you need to do it so that you can get the money, and ain't nothing gonna happen to you for filing taxes or anything like that. Okay. All right. So let me see. I wish my son was young again, because we live in Canada, but he's on a full baseball scholarship right now in South Carolina, so I won't be seeing him until the summer. Oh no. Oh my goodness, but that's awesome. But dang, I know you miss him. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I know that sounded strange, but you mentioned how it feels to be raising a child, so that's why no, you're good. No, you're good. Oh, thank you. Okay, Rico, I got you, babe. Hold on one second. All right. So where you at? Where you be? Okay, here we go. So get my payment. Um, Um, mm, okay, so here you go right here. Where you at? Where you at? I don't know. Okay. Recovery rebate questions and answers. Okay. Questions and answers. Questions. No. No questions. Recovery. See recovery rebate credit. Okay. Here we go. Recovery rebate. Okay. So file electronically. Here we go. See in the form. Okay. IRS free file with income. Okay. Let's see. File electronically. Fillable forms, user free service system, pushing, use much solar finance or e-file, no. Fillable forms, and you can do your federal for free. You can IRS free file offer. Okay, browse all, free file, is free, and it is free file offer by IRS free file is published and okay, so we just want all we want is here we go right here. Okay, you're in Ramadan and hopefully take start now. And we're not doing state, we're just doing recovery rebate credit support if you didn't receive an ERP or receive less than the amount. Okay. And itch. Hey Chef, how you doing, boo? Tiana, hey boo. Oh, you about 3,000 your food stamps will go up 20%. Yes, Rico, you better do it. Damn it. Yes. So here we go. Now listen, Rico. So let me just explain to you what this is, okay? Hey Tanya boo. This is an actual tax return that you are filing, okay? This is an actual tax return. And if you need help or anything, I will help you. Fill it out for you, whatever, okay? But I would rather not because, personal information, but I'm just letting you know that whatever you need, but it's very simple, okay? All you're doing is just filling in the blanks, but you have to fill it out because they closed down the link for you just to put in your name and social security number and address, okay? So they're making you fill out an actual return in order for you to get your stimulus check. But you're not going to get in trouble for never filing before because by law, if you did not make over $12,500 in a year by working, then like taxable income, then you don't, by law, you don't have to file. Okay, so you're not going to get in trouble for not filing ever. All right, this is just a way for them to know that your social security number. They'll be able to match it up because W-2s have been issued in your name prior to, in the years allowed, 20 or 19 at least. I know you were working at least in 19, and I think even last year. So this is just a way for them to track your social to see that you did make some income, so that you are a taxpayer and they do owe you the stimulus. That's all it is, okay? Um, okay, so let me see. Okay. Okay, yep, I have an email and I have IG. And here I'll put it in the chat. But I'm also going to put the link in the chat so that way you can look at it. So if you think you can do it yourself and you're good, do it. And then if not, and if you need help, then let me know. So here, I just want to explain what I'm doing before I put the link in the chat. You go. So here, hold on one second. All right. And we need a filing system. Free file fillable forms. File. The fastest way to claim the recovery rebate credit is to file 2020 tax return with a free file provider. Okay. And here we go. Just make sure let me go through. Okay, cool. Oh, bitch. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'd be the longest. I'll take so long to put a damn link in the chat. I promise I do. Yeah, I'd be the longest. I'll take. Look at my double chin. All right, here. Let me see. I got a big old head. You ever just look at yourself on camera like, look how big my head is. Okay, so there's the link in the chat. And then here is my IG. Well, here's my email. And then here is my IG. All right, there we go. Thank you, Chanel. Yeah, if anybody wants to come up, you can come up. I got this shirt from Spencer Gifts. Would it be too late for him to get the stem me, Auntie? No, nope, it's not too late. No, they just shut down the link so that you can't update your information anymore. They're not giving any updates on the first and second stimulus anymore. And they're not, and they stopped taking information for them to update their systems to send you one and back in November. And then they just recently shut it down in January to even give you any information on the first and second stimulus at all. But if he didn't get either one, okay, babe, yep, just let me know if you need any help, hon. But yeah, hell yeah, they owe you what? Shit, they owe you $3,200, right? Yeah, yep, they owe you $3,200. That's yours. So yeah, so yep. Hey, Ms. April, can I grab a link and I'll come up and I'll play the IRS stipulations on garnishment? Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, because so that's what they're saying about the $1,400. They are saying that because of how they are putting the $1,400 in the system, that it is not protected by garnishment. So all I'm gonna say is hopefully people learned from last time, and there's no creditors or anybody that has your bank account information that can hit your account um, when that deposit goes in there. Okay. Now they can't take the money directly from the check itself, but if they have your bank account information and they see a deposit go in and they go in there, or your account is in the negative or something like that, then it is a possibility that it could be garnished. They are trying to stop it, but at the same time, they haven't yet. Hey, Christopher.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. How you doing?
Oh, I got the camera. I'm well. I'm good. Let me get. I have that recording. Can I play it real quick?
Go ahead.
All right, here we go. Morning, chat, ladies and gentlemen.
Support enforcement. I know, guys, a lot of you support debt. You even have interest on that debt, which means the debt is that much harder to pay off. Well, I've got some good news and some bad news for you. Well,
Where you go? Hey, Dolly Boo. Chris was going to play the recording regarding the garnishment for the stimulus check. But I don't know where he went. Again, that deposit hits in the middle of the night. Just move that shit to another account or get a paper check. Right. Right. Oh, he clicked off? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it usually hits late. So yeah, as soon as you see that shit, then move it. Either like if you got a checking and a savings, you could probably hurry up and move it to your savings, or just shit, hurry up and run to the ATM and withdraw as much as you can. You haven't gotten your last check with the $600? Oh, your income tax? Yeah, the income taxes, they have been filing them. I mean, they have been processing them, but they also said that they were trying to process a lot of income taxes and stuff like that before the stimulus was approved, because the stimulus and tax returns are all being issued by the IRS, and so they're just on overload as far as sending out payments. And per their systems, they can only send out so much money at a time, per day, per week, or whatever, in different forms. They can only send out so much money electronically, only so much money by checks. So that's why, depending on what comes first or what's being processed first, and you may be on hold. No, they are not the priority right now. Student loans are not included in garnishments. No, student loans are not included in garnishments. Yes. Yeah, student loans are not included in garnishments. They're basically talking about like collection agencies. If you owe any places that either filed a lien on, like if just filed a lien against you, or it's collections, and you had payments hooked up through your bank account or anything like that, and you haven't paid them, then it's just like last time when the first stimulus check went out. A lot of people's check got either taken or it was shorted. It was a lot of shit that was going on with that, because people weren't thinking, well, number one, they were just sending it to whatever information they had from your previous tax return. Nobody knew how it was going to happen. So when the money just started just going out, people wasn't thinking, oh shit, my account is in the negative, let me switch this over, or oh shit, I owe this person. Nobody was thinking like that. So yeah, if your account is in the negative, that's definitely not good. But hopefully it's not in the negative, but you also just don't want to let money sit there, and if you have given access of your bank account to different companies that you owe money to. So yeah. But I'm going to Aruba and getting some Jordans. Hey, some Jordans. Y'all, I'm saving my money. I'm trying to save for a car. Basically, what that's gonna do, because y'all know I had just paid my daughter's rent and stuff, and just trying to buy, a little furniture, all that shit. Like, that's just gonna just give me my money back. No problem, Christopher. That's just gonna give me some of my money back, some of it back, so that I can put that money back into my savings pot for my vehicle, because I need a vehicle. So that's what I'm doing. I am gonna buy me a little crossbody though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little 100 something of it, 200 maybe is gonna go on me a little crossbody. Okay, I need me a little crossbody bag for the summertime that's coming up. Okay, like carrying them big ass bags and stuff like that in the summertime when you just trying to just run here and there. Hey Grace, hey boo, thank you. Yes, I love. Purple's my favorite color. Prince is everything. Really, I was saving this shirt. I need to get another one because I really thought like I got this shirt and I got like this replica purple MCM bag, and but I need to get the bag repaired and stuff like that. So I was thinking like that bag, and then I had me like some little like purple booties or something or whatever. That's what had an outfit ready for this t-shirt. Like I was gonna dress it up with some little purple booties, but I haven't found the right purple yet. And then I had my little bag and stuff. And then I just ended up putting it on because thank you, Dolly Babe. Thank you. Why you feel bad? I really want to go to the mountains and stay in the cat. Ooh, that'll be so fun. Yes, purple is my favorite color and one of my wedding colors. Woohoo! Oh shit. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm talking to y'all because I feel like shit. Okay. But anyway, let's go.
We look
Hey,
great.
Christopher.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my phone died. Trifling phone it is, let me tell you. So,
Oh, dear,
okay.
yeah. Hey, pretty kitty.
Check be taken
Oh,
by
go
child
ahead.
support enforcement. I know, guys, a lot of you have child support debt. You even have interest on that debt, which means the debt is that much harder to pay off. Well, I've got some good news and some bad news for you. Well, let's just say great news and somewhat bad news. The great news is that under the current bill that's just passed the Senate, you will be protected from child support enforcement. Able to steal them again. You will not have your stimulus aid stolen by child support like last year. Child support enforcement is not allowed to intercept this third stimulus check. So that's the great news. Now, along with that, there's some news that's not so fantastic. See, if you remember in the last video I made on the stimulus deal, you recall that the government put in place a lot of protections in the second round of stimulus. These protections shielded your money from garnishments by creditors or debt collectors. Well, the bad news here is that this bill does not include those additional protections. They don't exist. A lot of you men had your first stimulus check stolen by banks, by companies that you owe money to. Well, if you still owe money to these companies and if you still owe money to these banks, they can come back in and take your stimulus aid. And if you currently have a bankruptcy case, then your stimulus check can disappear into that process as well. So this situation isn't as great as it could be. However, we need to feel good about the fact that you will not get screwed over by child support enforcement like you were last year. Child support enforcement will not be able to get their hands on your money. So hopefully you'll be able to get the full amount of stimulus. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. I'm not your attorney. I am the lead attorney, and I'm here to help you lawyer up.
Yeah. No sales. So that was it. The child support's okay. Defaulted loans, not so much okay. The original article I'd read included defaulted student loans, but that was just an article.
Okay.
So.
Uh-oh.
But this man is
hopefully your stuff is deferred. Hopefully. So.
Oh my! You know what? The glass is broken. That's why I can't. Hello. Okay. Cheap ass. Trifling phone. I'm telling you. Anyway. Cool. Well, thank you for letting me share. And
you're welcome. Thank you.
Hey, have you ever gone skydiving?
Heck no.
Watch this. Ah!
Now that was funny. That was funny. Yeah, everyone was told to defer. So hopefully you guys are deferred. Go on there, double check, make sure y'all shit is good. Because yeah, if they are going to be them damn student loans, okay? Yeah. So anything that would have access to your account, please, that involves collections. Let me be clear, collections. Try to make sure that that's all in order to not be touching your stuff. But yeah, child support again is not going to affect if you have a balance due with child support, a back payment due or anything like that, then they will not take it. But you don't want to make sure that nothing is able to take it. So yeah. Ooh, blush pink, lavender, nude, and gold. Yes, them are my kind of colors. And a PlayStation. Ooh, yes. But that's a good list. And that's things that number one, okay, here's the thing about money, especially when it's something extra or something that, you didn't plan on getting. Do something with it that you're going to enjoy. I'm going to enjoy having a decent vehicle again. Okay. I've been riding dirty for like the last couple years. Okay. Like I had let them take my car, not car, truck. I wasn't putting the money that they were asking for, and they didn't want to split my balance with me because I was so close to paying it off. They didn't want to split my balance with me, so I let them take it. Take that shit. I'm not putting thousands of dollars in no vehicle that I'm paying on, and when I don't even owe you thousands, I owe you 1,500 to pay my vehicle off. I'm asking you to split the balance with me, and then I'll put the money in to get my car fixed, and you don't want to do that, so here, take that shit back and you fix it and do what you're gonna do with it. So since then, I've been, just riding these little beaters, and I just want a decent vehicle again. So that's what's gonna make me happy. And a crossbody, and a crossbody. But yeah, so going on a trip, that's good. Getting you a system that's going to last you for years to come, that is good. Getting you some shoes that you probably wouldn't usually go buy on a regular, that is good. That ain't not blowing it. Let's see. Yeah, them creditors, and you got to understand too, creditors, just like we all know what the government's doing and when the shit is coming, so do they. They keeping tabs on that stimulus check way harder than we are. Okay? Now trust that. Them creditors know what's going on with that stimulus, okay? So they on ready. All right? They checking their accounts and they checking it twice. All right? They going through the list and checking it twice, and they gonna see who owe them and who might have qualified and all that shit, and they're gonna be on ready. Who shit they can get in, and they might just do an influx of just trying to take some shit out. So you just gotta handle it on your end, handle it on your end. It's your money. You worked for it. You gotta understand, like, this stimulus check is just not going to, it's not going to every single person for a reason. Like, you had to actually qualify for it, meaning that you had to actually do something to get it. You did something, you put in some work somewhere at some time in recent times to get the stimulus check. So it's yours and you deserve it. And for them to just go and snatch your shit or snatch a portion of it, fuck that. No. Hey, Philly kid, how you doing, babe? I'm putting the money toward my dress. Ooh. They don't have my Cash App account. See, because yeah, a lot of people, if you don't know, if you have Cash App has a checking account, has a routing number and a checking account number. Has a routing number and a checking, whatever. It acts as a checking account. So Cash App did that for the very first stimulus check. They created a routing, well, not created, but they allowed you to have an account number and a routing number and made it available for you to get deposits that way. So if you don't know, your Cash App is a way for you to be able to get deposits as well. your Cash App, your PayPal, net spend, you know, but yeah, Cash App especially. Cash App is one that people don't think about. So yeah. For being withdrawn out of an account, I would use a secure prepaid card, which take it back. Hey, boo. Pac Man. Leave them squirrels alone. So y'all, okay. So stimulus is getting signed. People gonna get them some money. Okay. Summertime is coming. You know, we're gonna drink our water. We're gonna get this clear skin. We're gonna lift our booty up. You know, we're gonna suck the stomach in. We just got good shit. You know, it's just a good vibe. You know, that's what we doing. We getting married, okay? We going on trips. That's what we doing over here. All right. So let's talk about, I don't trust Cash App on a regular day. No, take it back. No. And I totally agree. Like I wouldn't leave it in there, but to use it just to get it outside of what the government, well, like, what I would say, what you have your regular stuff hooked up to. Yeah, I would say use it to get the deposit and then you can take it off. And I'm saying, I would say that anyway, wherever you're getting this money deposited to, take it off. I was telling y'all that about your unemployment. If you're getting unemployment, it goes to a card. And let me say, and you have it on a card, take it off. Okay, take it off and put it somewhere else. Find ways to move your money around. I don't give a fuck if you got it in a shoebox in your closet. Okay. You know, deposit it into your PayPal, or, you know, keep different things, different places. You don't want to keep all your money in one place. You don't want to keep it in places that, you know, people can access or companies can access. You do not want the bulk of your income being accessible by anybody. You know, you should have an account that you pay your bills with. You should have an account for direct deposits if that's how you get paid. You know, but you move that stuff around. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know, just like and any money that the government is depositing, take it off, because they're keeping track. They can see your balance. They can see if you really need it or not. Think about it that way. People got unemployment and stuff like that. If you ain't just spending that money like right now, number one, if you're swiping, they can see where you're spending it. That's another reason why you want to take it off. You want to actually withdraw it and you put it somewhere else, because you're swiping your card, you're making withdrawals, you're paying for things. They're watching where you're spending that money. They're watching how much of it you're spending. They're watching, seeing that you still have some. That could be one reason why they're not so much in a rush to give anybody anything, because they see like, shit, they're not using this for bills or for food or, you know, maintenance or to live. They using it for fuck shit. They ordering shit online. They going up here, going there, playing around, going to the bar and shit. They see you running a tab up at the bar on your damn unemployment card. Stop it. Take the money off. Okay? If they can put it on there, they can take it off. If they can put it on there, they can watch and see how you're spending it. Okay? Get the cash shoebox style. I mean, you know, of course, if you got bank, then you know can't keep your whole everything in a shoebox. But I'm just saying, to, you know, any extras, you know, when you're getting extra money or extra income from anywhere, take it off and keep it on hand where you can see it, or put it somewhere where it's secure. So yeah, I would, you know, you could use the Cash App for something quick, boom, boom, but don't leave your money sitting on there. Definitely don't leave it sitting on there. So yeah, so definitely be careful. The money is to stimulate the economy. They probably would prefer you spend it on materials. That's true too. That's true too. But you know, the way that they speak on how important it is to vote on it is because how they're saying people need it because they're hungry and they need to pay bills and they need to feed each other, feed and rent and things like that. Those are the types of things that they use to sell the stimulus package to get voted on. So that's why I'm saying, does anyone know who created Cash App? I think it's Square, the Square app. Ain't that right? The Square app that has a little square like credit card swiper. Who created Cash App?
Square Inc.
Square.
According to
Yeah.
Wikipedia, Cash App is a mobile payment service developed by
Yeah, Square app. Cash App and PayPal are not FDIC insured. They are not beholden to the same laws. No, that's why I say to not leave your money on there. Don't leave your money on there. Ooh. Oh my God. Anyway, y'all, let's talk about this fuck shit. Okay, so last night, ooh, Goddess went live. Goddess did a live last night, and her live was about Lady Nika and Brianna. Yeah, just quick deposit, just quick in and out, or quick collecting or something like that. Uh-oh, hold on one second. Let me see something real quick because I just got a notice about student loans. Hold on. A. All right, let me see. That's what I do, is link and unlink too. Also, if you don't know, let me just tell y'all this. If you don't know, you can turn your Cash App card off as well. So if you have a card on your if you have the Cash App card, you are able to turn that card on and off at a whim. Okay, you can just go on there, turn it off. That way, if you have anything again attached to withdraw or to make transactions or anything like that, they cannot pull it. Okay, you can actually see. Like, I haven't actually seen Ipsy try to take a payment, Amazon try to take a payment, and it does not go through. Okay, so you can actually turn that off as well. Let me just say that. Okay, here we go. Student loan. Federal student loans forgiven. Okay, hold on. What you talking about right now? Hold on, let me see something real quick, y'all. Stimulus checks are coming soon, but student loan cancellation may take longer than you think. Oh Lord. Somebody, a 16-year-old got shot. Oh, fuck. All right, hold on. Okay, student loan. Let me just do this. Great. All right, my bad, y'all. I have to see something real quick. President Biden signs his historic COVID-19 relief package into law. A White House official says he wanted to get it done as soon as possible. So he did sign it. It is law right now. but they're saying that student loan forgiveness may take longer. And I'm telling y'all that's because somebody proposed to have it refinanced versus. All right, y'all, hold on. Okay, the house passes the, okay, right now. Elise, hey boo. Have you ever wondered how Cash App gets the money so fast and a bank transfer takes 3 to 5 business days? Ooh. Ooh, that's a good question. But one reason I would say is if you're talking about just Cash Apping from one person to another because it's working within the same systems. And just like if you were to swipe your debit card and it's instant, right? So if you were to swipe your debit card, it's instant. But if you use your credit card, then it may take a day or so to process, or couple days to process, or like a check. A check will take time to process through because it's most likely is not through the same systems. You're not processing it through the same systems. But if you are Cash Apping from one person to another using, you're both using Cash App, of course. Now, as far as transferring Cash App to your bank, now that's a good question as to why you can just put money right into your bank from Cash App, but it takes time with other. Okay, let me see. Student loan. I wonder who number is that. Blazing, hey boo. How y'all get accounts in other countries? How your day going, Blazing? Bitch. Why is it why? Okay, hold on. Oh shit. I got cramp. Bitch. Student loan forgiveness news break. What Biden student loan forgiveness means for your taxes. I'm talking about today. Like I need y'all. What? Hold on, I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back. I need to read this real quick. Ever lightning is from the UK. No, I didn't know that. It's easy to do if you know someone. Kind of hard if you don't have lots of money. I have an account in Germany for my brother. Oh, okay. Oh, let me read this real quick. Talk amongst yourselves. Goddamn. Okay, you guys. So I had to switch out so I can read this to you guys. Can y'all see me okay? Okay, y'all can see me okay, cool. Okay, so let me read this real quick and then I'll get on my other one. Okay, so basically what it says is, so the stimulus, the 1.9 stimulus package has been signed, okay? Enhanced unemployment insurance and stimulus checks and other financial relief is on the way for millions. That's good news for millions. Okay. The same cannot necessarily be said for student loan cancellation, however. While Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer has declared that wide-scale student loan forgiveness is the top policy priority in the first 100 days of the Biden administration, Congress has not provided a specific timetable for student loan cancellation. There is some silver lining in the new stimulus package. Congress made any student loan forgiveness through December 31st, 2025 tax-free. This includes student loan cancellation for both private and federal student loans, including FFELP loans. What happens next with student loan forgiveness? There are 3 potential roadmaps to student loan cancellation. Okay, so number 1, Biden canceled student loans through executive order. All right. Senator Elizabeth Warren, who led the change to make student loan forgiveness tax-free for student loan borrowers, says this now removes a hurdle for President Joe Biden to cancel student loans through executive order. Others have said making student loan forgiveness tax-free now makes it more likely that Biden will cancel student loans. While this tax-free development may be a welcome financial benefit for student loan borrowers, it's unrelated to Biden canceling student loan debt. Biden wants to wait a minute. Yeah. Biden wants to $10,000. That don't make sense. Biden wants to $10,000 of student loan cancellation, but wants Congress, the legislation branch with constitutional authority to enact student loan forgiveness. When Biden said he was unlikely to cancel student loans, it wasn't because of the potential tax burden for student loan borrowers. Biden supports tax-free student loan forgiveness, but his point has always been that he doesn't believe his legal authority to cancel student loans unilaterally without further congressional authorization. Biden said he would consider student loan cancellation through executive order and will ask the U.S. Attorney General to conduct a legal review regarding Biden's legal authority. However, there is no current indication that following passage of the stimulus bill that Biden's position has changed or that he is any more likely to proceed with wide-scale student loan forgiveness through executive order. Okay, number 2, Congress passes student loan cancellation. If Biden is not more likely to forgive student loans following passage of the stimulus bill, that places the onus on Congress to act. Congress still needs to reconcile what student loan cancellation will look like. For example, there are several proposals to cancel student loans. Schumer and Warren have pitched $50,000 of student loan cancellation, which progressives support. However, Republicans moderate Democrats and Biden don't. So, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, however, Republicans, moderate Democrats, and Biden don't. Okay, yeah, they don't support the 50K. Okay, so Congress has a decision to make regarding how much student loan debt to cancel, whether it's 50 or 10 or another amount. The stimulus bill makes no reference beyond the tax-free provision to student loan cancellation or any proposed amount. The language in Section 9675 of the stimulus bill also doesn't simplify matters. In the legislation, Congress writes that both private and federal student loan debt would be eligible for tax-free student loan forgiveness. However, that doesn't comport with Schumer and Warren's current legislative proposal. I cannot talk. Right, take it back. Okay, so yeah, because that's a bunch of bullshit. Number 3, Congress needs to address the cost of higher education. When it comes to wide-scale student loan cancellation, there are two general schools of thought. The first says that Congress should cancel student loan debt now to provide immediate financial relief to student loan borrowers, and Congress can address other issues about the cost of higher education in the future. This plan is inherently non-comprehensive, but at least some student loan cancellation is better than none. The second school of thought says that, that's because you need that other pad on there. Okay.
Like if I take my foot off the gas, it'll just stop. Like in the middle of the street, no matter what.
Yeah, that's because you need that other pad on there. It's uneven.
Or to slow down.
The second school of thought says that student loan cancellation is only a fragment of a larger puzzle about the cost of higher education. While wide-scale student loan cancellation would help current student loan borrowers, it would do nothing to help student loan borrowers who borrow student loan debt tomorrow or the day after. Fixing the cost of higher education is a more complex topic, which issues. Okay, so yeah, so all right, y'all. So anyway, they ain't came up with shit outside of. They haven't came up with shit outside of the fact that they're still confused as far as what they're gonna do. But yeah, and that's because they don't have an amount, which it's not gonna be the 50, okay? Because already too many people are against that. So if anything, it'll either be the 10 or they will just refinance. What they may do is go over a plan to lessen the financial burden from now until the future and always. And in that case, they will just refinance the loans that are already existing and continue that interest rate probably for the future. I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, reparations for descendants of slaves should be a free education. Now that's one right there. That is a solution. Hey, Latasha. Yeah, they just don't got a plan. They just they just don't have a plan. Blazing, I wish I wasn't. Not 2 days in a row. But yeah, I am. Kind of. March is the best month. Oh, because all the birthdays. Yeah. I'll be able to go back tomorrow. My body will be back in working order. So that's that on that. Hey, loving my what I just do? There we go. Damn. Thank you, loving my hair. What Blazing do last night? What Blazing do last night? Cause shit, I'm about to talk about this bullshit that happened on Goddess channel. Whew, I need to close my back door. I need to go get my robe. I'm having a cold flash. I ain't even do nothing. Oh, that mean he did something. That definitely mean he did something. I'm gonna have to go on over there and go see what the hell going on. Well, yeah, so the fuck shit that I was about to talk about is what happened on Goddess's channel last night. So Goddess did a live last night. Okay, and she basically did this live and she was talking about Lady Nika and Brianna. Now, I did see that she had a live scheduled a couple of days ago And it basically was saying, the title was Lady Nika and Brianna phone sex or something or whatever. Like they was having phone sex. Never saw that happened. And then last night she ended up going live, and those are the two people she had in her title. So the first part, we have Miss Shireen, aka Tanya Iverson, or I should say Tanya Iverson, aka Shireen, because she said Tanya Iverson is her real name. She goes to Goddess's channel. Now it's so funny because, you know, I came live last night for a hot second, gave my thoughts on you know, a couple things that were being discussed, and she came over here and she said, made a comment in my chat about her being my day one and people not acting right. And then, like, I let her know, you're not a supporter of mine. You know, you may have been a viewer since the day one, but you have not been a supporter. Okay, it's a difference. All right. She said that she left because of something about the beef with Goddess. What that means, I don't know. All right. So anyway, neither here nor there. You ain't been supporter. Yeah, the IHopper, aka IHopper. So yeah, the Pyro. So whoop. Hey Ned, how you doing, boo? He called Brianna a fat bitch. Look at his triple turkey neck having ass. Who said that? Who the fuck said who called Brianna a fat bitch and he got a triple turkey neck? Who y'all talking about? Big man? I know y'all talking about Big Man, because he the only one on here that I know got a triple turkey neck. You don't know what a Pyro is? It's a blood. It's a blood gang. Hey, pretty Kimmy. Yeah. So okay, right. Colossal Man. Colossal Man. Wait, I thought she was a Crip girl. Leave it up to her. See, here's my thing about her. Like, everywhere that she goes, she wants to throw out these Bloods and Crips. And then when somebody says something to her about being in a gang, she says, "Oh no, I'm not in it. I'm affiliated. I do their music, or I do business with them with their music." So what the fuck you keep throwing their name in your fuck shit for? Because if you're not a part of what they have going on, then stop using what they live in real life to threaten people because of your fuck shit. Like, that's what you should probably stop doing. So are you a part of it or not? Because if not, then you're just a fraud that just because you know of somebody who is living that life, you want to use that of a person to threaten people. So get the fuck on some motherfucker. But my thing with her is, so she came over here, she did that. Now I had no idea. I don't know if Goddess was live at the same time as me. I don't know if it was afterwards, but whenever it was, Shireen decided to go over to Goddesses and hit the link and bring my name up and talk about, and basically telling me thank you or whatever. So she did that shit because that's what fake ass, fraud ass bitches do. Okay. So you want to come over here and try to talk about being a day one supporter of mine, tell me I ain't acting right, but then you run to enemy territory and try to bring my name up for me to be the topic of conversation. What was you expecting Goddess to immediately go in on me, and then so you can join in and drag me with her? Is that what you thought was going to happen? But it turned around on you, didn't it, Tanya? Didn't it, IHopper? That shit turned around on you because you did exactly what the fuck I said you've been doing. You go from panel to panel to panel. You come up there. You come up there explaining whatever the fuck you're explaining for whatever reason nobody fucking knows or cares. And then it goes completely left because you're a retarded dumbass bitch. You keep talking about doing business with people on here. Nobody's asking to do business with you. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares about your so-called artists. Nobody cares about you working with the government. Nobody cares about your Bloods or Crips affiliation. Nobody cares about you. At least not on YouTube. And yet you continuously want to invade people's space with your fuckery and bullshit. And then what do you think? You're going to make them feel bad? Oh, I just don't want to do business with anybody else on here, because who did you do business with in the first place? We would like to see what business deal actually went through. If anybody has ever done business with Miss Tanya Iverson, can you please stand up? Can you please hit the link? Can you please let us know how it turned out for you? Because she's talking about how she does business with so many people on here, but she's not going to do it anymore because we just don't act right. Bitch, nobody asked for your business. Nobody asked for you to come around them in the first motherfucking place. So you're one of them bitches that, and that's what got you fucked up and got your ass whooped at IHOP. You want to force yourself on people. You want to force people to have an interaction with you. And then when it doesn't go your way, they're the ones that got the problem. No, bitch, it's you that has the problem. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to interact with you. Nobody knows you. Nobody likes you. Nobody gives a fuck. It's just as simple as that. Hey, Soap, how you doing, babe? She was embarrassed after Dirt Gang exposed her bullshit last night. Exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are just like, you are some like obsessed little, like, just an obsessed little mosquito that just will not go the fuck away. Can't kill you, can't smash you, can't catch you. And you just gonna keep coming up, buzzing around, nipping at people and every motherfucking thing else. You're a stalker ass bitch. You know, you having an interaction with somebody, it doesn't go well. You go through their comments, you go through their friends list, you go through and try to find people who are connected with them, and then you want to go harass them or leave comments, talk to them. Girl, you have issues, like serious issues. And what happened with you on Goddess's channel last night, that's what the fuck you get. Now, I already made a video this morning after I first seen that shit and told your ass, but I'm just going to tell you again, that's what the fuck you get. Because you tried to bring my name up thinking because she don't like me that I was going to be the one getting drugged, bitch, and it was you. Bitch, you ain't got to tell me thank you. Because, bitch, if you got to jump from over here and go over there because I shared what I thought about what you was on here doing and you didn't like it, bitch, I don't need you around me any motherfucking way. Girl, she went over there after she was over here in my comments last night because I had kind of just gave my little thoughts last night about, you know, what Dirt Gang said and just how she been just hopping around and shit or whatever. And Big Man and, you know, a couple other things. So I just gave my little thoughts last night about little shit that was going on here. And she was one of the people that I talked about. So she popped in my comments and she said, she was one of my day one supporters and, but people don't know how to act right. And then I told her, I said, you probably was one of my day one viewers, but you're not a supporter. There's a difference. And then she said that she left because of the beef with Goddess. And then I didn't see her no more after that. And then when I see Goddess's replay this morning, she had went over to Goddess's channel and she pops up there and she said, she popped on there and she started to basically apologize, or she was starting to explain herself to Goddess, maybe to get, you know, over there explaining why she's back in her chat and stuff like that. And then said, you know, ask April, I thank you. You know, basically starting to throw shade at me, or basically like she's thanking me for giving, you know, I don't know. She didn't get to finish. She just said, ask April, I thank you because, and then so Goddess was like, ask April, don't even bring her name up over here or whatever. I don't like her. And then she was like, well, I don't either. And, you know, so I guess that was supposed to be their little kumbaya moment. That's what she thought. But then it turned around on her because Goddess was like, you know, well, what, like, you know, what you want to say, or say what you got to say or whatever. And then she goes into all the bullshit that happened with them. And it just ended up turning on her. There was no resolution. It actually went worse. Took a turn for the worse. And she the one got cussed out and dogged. So, bitch, you just a fake ass, fraud ass bitch. Like you just want to be accepted some motherfucking where. Like you just want somebody to say, oh, come here. Like, ain't nobody going for your retarded ass fuck shit, bitch. Stop missing your medicine, okay? Stay on schedule with your medicine. Go to bed at motherfucking night. Stay off the fuck off YouTube. And do business with people in your real life if you want to do business. That's what you do. So that's what happened with her over there. So I guess she thought she was gonna go over there and tell her how she don't like me no more and how I just said what I said over here, but it didn't even get that far. That's what the fuck she get, bitch. Raggedy ass, fake ass, fraud ass bitch. Now you can't come back over here, bitch. Don't come over here talking about no day one supporter, bitch. Fuck you and your support, bitch, because you ain't gave me none. Okay, you ain't gave me none. But yeah. So then, Gotti, he's another one. Now here's another one. Hey, Michelle's daughter, how you doing, babe? I messed up on day 11. It's okay, babe. It is okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We still got 79 days to go. We still got 79 days to go, honey. It's okay. It's all good. I haven't been keeping up with the exercise, and I ain't gonna lie. Like, it scared me when my legs and shit was hurting like that. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm back to it. Now I got cramps and shit, but we exercising on day 11. Day 12. What's today? What's today? Day 11. We gonna exercise day 11. We got 79 more to go. So we good. Yeah, so Gotti was over there talking shit. Hey, Hazel. This bitch ass. This bitch is over there. He decides to hit the link over there. Now, let me just say, Demetra was up there at the time. Demetra hit the link, and she was up there, and an interaction happened between her and Madam 81, and that was what it was. I ain't got much to say about that. I'm gonna leave that where it is. But he hits the link because Demetra's up there, and so he wants to get a piece of Demetra. So hey, Sabrina Boo. So he goes up there. He wants to talk about. He wants to cuss out Demetra, and then he wants to talk about how oh yeah, and I don't like that bitch over there calling Brianna Kelly Price, and then he talked about Kimmy, and then he talked about and another bitch, and who that other bitch, because as he's talking, Goddess is throwing these photos up of different people, right? So he's just talking about how he just don't fuck with none of them. Anybody's picture she put up, anybody they're talking about, and they cussing out Demetra, of course, or Madam 81 was anyway. So anybody that is getting it over there, he don't fuck with none of them. He don't fuck with none of them. He don't like none of them. Fuck them, this, and that, third. So he's just another little fake ass bitch that is over there. Anytime he's not getting his motherfucking way, you want to go somewhere else where you can talk shit about these people. Gotti, you are bitch made. I don't know what happened, if you are still traumatized from when them Mexicans was licking on your motherfucking face and shit, bitch. But ever since that moment right there, I think any piece of manhood that you possibly could have grew into was taken. I think at that moment, your balls shriveled up and popped their ass back in your motherfucking stomach, and you grew some motherfucking lips, bitch. I don't even think that you got a dick, bitch. I think you got coochie lips down there, bitch. God, you are bitch motherfucking made. You are a motherfucking shame that as a grown ass man, you cannot take a woman expressing their disdain for you. A woman doesn't give you your way, and you immediately, like the bitch I was just talking about, goes over there and you want to just run it down and say how you don't like all these different people and call these people all these different names and shit, bitch. And all you was doing was describing your ugly ass. You was describing your motherfucking self. You was describing most of the hoes that was up there on that panel. The fuck you talking about? You talking about these pictures, these photos of these women that's being shown, and guess what? The bitch that's showing the photos ain't hitting on shit. Just because this bitch choose to get on camera with a motherfucking wig on and everybody give her a couple little compliments or whatever, of course they gonna do that. Those are her people over there. That bitch ain't hitting on shit. But see, you another motherfucker that anybody that give you any little piece of attention or allow you to talk that shit on their panel, you gonna just, love them to death. Boy, fuck you. Fuck you. You fake as fuck. You ain't to be motherfucking trusted. And while you up there keep on throwing all them little threats around and talking about how motherfuckers get killed every day, you better watch your own motherfucking back. While you up there talking all that shit about women. Because you talk a whole lot of shit. And where I'm from, bitch, if you get caught up on the wrong motherfucking day, bitch, by the right person, you will see what it really do. And I'm sure you know that. But see, you one of them people that talk that internet shit, or you think because you on the screen and you can't get touched for real, you think ain't shit gonna happen to you. But I'm gonna tell you, motherfucker, that shit will happen to you in real motherfucking life. All that shit that you talk, you better watch what you put out in the universe, okay? Watch what you speak, because that shit will come back around on you, okay? And that's all I'm gonna say about that. So yeah, so his fake ass was over there talking his shit. Call himself talking shit to Demetra. Like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. All of them people that you was talking about, bitch, you was in their chats motherfucking first, bitch. Everybody that you was over there talking about, bitch, you came and graced their chat with your presence, bitch. And I'm saying graced. I'm using that very lightly, bitch, okay? You presented yourself to them first. But because you were not accepted and didn't get the attention you want to go wherever else, whoever else gonna let you on. Bitch, you got the right one. Stay the fuck over there with that fake shit. Stay the fuck over there. Okay? Because that's what she was talking about yesterday anyway. Like, oh, I don't care where you go or who you support or what you do, because and then here go this shit right here. Okay, let me just say this, because a bitch will tell you how they don't give a fuck where you go, who you support, where you at. And then they're going to turn around and later on in that same live, they're going to check somebody about being somewhere else. In the same live, like, you could at least let it be a different video. So she was basically over there talking about how, she don't care who's where or who's subscribed to who. If they like her content and they like her and they want to come over there, then she's going to let them over there and she ain't going to worry about it. Because that's how she's losing people and that's how she's not able to grow and all of that shit, because she's shutting people out because of who they support. Well, that's common motherfucking sense. But see, I'm glad that she actually spoke that, because I've been saying for a long ass time how she would check motherfuckers that would be over here in my chat and then they come over there because they like both of us. There's plenty of people who liked both of us and would be in both people's chats, but anytime they came to fuck over there, they would get checked about being over here. So at least she finally admitted it. I give her that. But the thing about it is, after she did that, then what did she do? There was somebody in the chat, that's in the chat right now, by the name of Net, who goes where she wants. We all know Call Me Net goes, she gonna be here, there, wherever the fuck she gonna go. She gonna say what she thinks. If she like you, she like you. If she don't, she don't. That's just what it is. So because she sees her in the chat, oh, are you the same one that was over there and was saying this, and now you over here, and I just want to know why you thought it was okay for you to come in my chat. Bitch, because I'm grown. How about that? How about because I can? How about because I saw you was live, so I decided to click and come the fuck over here. So Net popped on up there. She went on up on the stream. Goddess wouldn't let her talk. Net answered the question. She said, yeah, that's me. I go where I want. I do what I want. And shit, yeah, like shit, that was me over there. Now I'm over here, bitch. Shit. What? And then she's like, oh, because I just wanted to tell you to your face, and I just wanted to make sure, and the nerve of her, bitch. Now, are you upset or are you mad? Like, what's wrong? Like, are you glad because she was real with you, or are you upset? Because you talk about how people fake and how, this, that, and the third, and then when somebody real with your ass and say, like, look, yeah, that was me. I'm over here now. Shit, what? And tell you to your face, because you thought you was gonna check them, but they told you, like, what you thought she was gonna back down and say, oh no, like that was a troll page, like a lot of other people on here. Oh no, it wasn't me. That was a troll. I ain't even been on here. I don't even know. No, she said it was her. It shut you up, didn't it? It cracked your motherfucking face. That shit cracked her motherfucking face. She's like, oh. Yeah, because I just wanted to tell you to see her motherfucking face, but then you got to mute her. She can't talk. She can't respond. She can't say nothing back. And then you got your little sidekick over there talking what the fuck she talking about. Then you got Gotti up there. Get her. Like, dude, shut the fuck up and go suck a dick, Gotti. Like, because that's what you act like you want, bitch. She was mad. Yeah, take it back. Goddess was like, hey, Veronica Boo. Goddess was like, yeah, was asking her, was it her? Was it the same person? And Net went up there, was like, yeah, it was me. I'm over here now. Like, what? And so Goddess was like, well, I just wanted to tell you to your face, and I just wanted to make sure. And bitch, you ain't got to make sure it's me, bitch. The fuck I said, yeah, what else you want? And then she thought now she thought she was saying something because she muted her, and now she cussed her out. And so, ooh, like, oh, you won. No, bitch, you didn't win because she cracked your motherfucking face when she told you it was her. And then she was still up there and she's like, shit, what? So, Trina, hey, babe. Oh, no problem. I hope work is going well. So yeah, so it was just weird for somebody to like start off their whole video talking about how, like they don't care who you support or care where you go and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? They still gonna allow you to come over and how they ain't gonna be losing people because, we all support different people. And then when somebody comes in her chat that was somewhere else she didn't like, she tried to check them on it. Like that shit was weird as fuck. And it was fake as fuck. But, what else do you expect from a fake ass bitch? But some fake shit, right? But, I don't know. It's just weird when you just see that switch like that, like right at the same time. It's just like, which way? But it's always the fake bitches that they'll say some real shit now. That's how you get tricked. You will get tricked by that real shit they be talking. But you got to watch it because they'll switch that shit up right in your motherfucking face, okay? Like they'll say some real shit and yeah, because we can go where we want, yeah. And that's what I'm saying, because everybody says that. Everybody says like, you should be able to go where you want. We grown. It's YouTube. But then they're going to show you as soon as you go somewhere else, guess what? They're going to check your ass or they're going to try to. They're going to try to. Hey, Duchess, on a computer screen hundreds of miles away is not in your face. Okay, carry on. True. Very true. Right, but you think you're doing something like, oh, I just wanted to make sure. For what? Now what? It's just like, now what? Anyway, so, yeah. So, I mean, I'm just, that shit, that was a lie. That was something. It was a lot that happened in that motherfucker. It was a lot that happened in it. I did want to have the conversation specifically about the dick riding and the being in so-called enemy territory and all that type of shit because specifically of Demetra's interaction. Demetra had an interaction over there, and I don't care how people listen to her for long periods of time. I don't know how people listen to her for long periods of time. I have some kind of disorder where I can't listen to people that have a word they use repeatedly, like period. Yeah, because that begins to be all you hear. Like it's like you just waiting on it for the next time for it to be said. Like I know it's coming. I know it's coming. But yeah, I can't either. Like that shit was. Woo. But yeah, so Demetra was over there. Demetra decided to hit the link, and she said she went up there because she wanted to show her support for Goddess. She said that she thought Goddess looked pretty, thought her hair was nice, and she wanted to show her support. She said that she was in and out of, the live because her moderator was live. Demetra's moderator was live, so she was over there, and then she had popped back in, and they were talking about people that Demetra liked. So she said, I'm not here for that, but you look pretty, and I'm here to show my support. And she ended up coming up on the stream, She was beginning to say what she wanted to say. Goddess was listening, and then Madam 81 just went in. Like went in. Girl, I laughed for hours after that. That's what I get for being nosy. Oh my goodness. So oh God, if someone questioned my whereabouts, I'm unsubscribing. Now if they want to question if I said something about them, then that's fine. Right. Because it's not about, I mean, and see, that's the thing, like I always say, which it can be taken like you can't go certain places, but no, it's just about like what you say when you over there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, and for me personally, let me just say me personally, because I've always made it very clear that I have no cares about where anybody chooses to go. Like I've always been that way. I don't care. I'm not gonna ask you about being over there, none of that. But if you over somewhere dragging me, if you're in the comments that I'm being talked about, or you're in the comments dragging me, talking about me, then yeah, that's a problem. It's a problem. And it's not even so much of a problem. It's just that, okay, I see how you truly feel. You feel comfortable saying these things with the people who feel the same way. I get it. But yeah, it's, don't come back over here after that. So, but even being somewhere, and if I'm being talked about or whatever, like, I don't care. It's just, hopefully like you're not engaging in the conversation, with the same thought process, because then, yeah, that is a problem, but yeah, so Demetra and Madam, they went back and forth for a good minute, like a good minute. And it's just hard to watch. It's just hard to watch, hard to listen to. Actually, I really just kind of went through it because Demetra, of course, you couldn't really even hear or understand what she was saying. So you heard Madam 81. So that's even bad in itself, because no matter what Demetra was saying, Madam is the one you can hear. So of course she's automatically going to be the one who comes out, and then that's her home base. You know what I'm saying? As far as Madam 81, one thing I will say is, like, she's over there talking about who knows you and this, that, and the third. But then over there explaining how she's been on this platform and had a channel way before Goddess, or before she knew Goddess, and all this and that. And it's like, you up here explaining that, so obviously don't nobody know you either. You can't talk about nobody's views and stuff. Like, you can big up your friends' views, but what you got? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so funny when you see people riding off of somebody else shit. Like, what do you have? Okay, you are older than her. You've been here longer. Like, what do you got? Because we don't know you, man. Like, nobody even know that you got a fucking channel. Like, except for the people over there that be in that chat. Nobody care. Nobody knows nothing about what you be talking about or what you do. other than be up her ass. So nobody cares. All right. So anyway, for her to be saying that to Demetra, it's just like, girl, get the fuck on some motherfucking where. Don't nobody know who the fuck you are, bitch. But anyway, yeah, I just, I mean, Demetra is grown. She do what she want. Whatever, she'll hit a link in a minute and she can support who she wants. If she likes Goddess, go for it. But the thing about it is, I just feel like, and I get it. I get the pride and I get like, you ain't gonna let nobody run you off. Like, I get it because perception means a whole hell of a lot when we're talking about this internet shit, right? So we're on the internet, and it matters. It matters how things look. As much as, you might not give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. But in the thick of things and as a whole, perception does make a difference when you're talking about the internet. All right. And so for Demetra to, sit there through that, it was just hard to watch for me. I just don't like it. I don't like it when people feel like they're getting over on somebody. I don't like the one upping. I don't like, the ganging up. I don't, I just don't like it. And I gotta respect Demetra for for going over there, clicking the link. She got it coming from all angles and she's just still there like, what? You know what I'm saying? So I get it, but at the same time, it's just like, fuck them. Fuck them. Whatever reason you went up there on that StreamYard, it don't even matter. Fuck them. If you got something to say, go to your own shit and say it. Even if it's supporting. Because she didn't want your support. Bye, babe. Love you. She didn't want your support. She was laughing at you. She was laughing with her friend at you. People in the chat, which I couldn't even see the chat, but a couple people came up and they talking about how just drop her off and talking about this, that, I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. And so then Demetra, she did do a live herself. She went over to her own channel. She people that support Demetra came up and they gave their thoughts on what they saw, and which was cool. And to hear Demetra's feedback even on that, I really like Demetra. I really, really like her. And I do get her. I get her. And I just, like as much as Demetra can have the fuck it mentality, she cares. And I just wish she didn't. I just wish she didn't. Because I don't like it at all. But that, it's something that she's going to have, that, she got to work through and work on, and however she chooses to deal with it, I'll support her. But yeah, I ain't like that shit at all. I don't like that shit when bitches, all that fake phony ass shit. And while they sitting up there trying to call themselves exposing somebody else, bitch, expose your motherfucking self. Expose your motherfucking self, and yeah, starting to listen, because even with the people that were coming up on her channel and talking to her, she's not listening. Demetra won't, she will not, she won't. Like as soon as you get those first couple words, like you can't finish a thought. You just can't. Like you cannot finish a thought. She's going to go, as soon as you even start to say something, it's just like, can I just finish my thought? Like, please don't assume what I'm gonna say. Don't tell me what I'm gonna say. Don't. It's just like, and then she'll say, I'm listening, but you're not. See, the thing is, listening, when you're truly listening, you have to listen to understand, not listen to respond, because there's a difference. She's just on ready because she already has her response ready. She's already ready to go. She already knows what she thinks, knows what she says, knows what she feels, and she's just ready to say her part. So it don't matter what I say. It don't matter what comes out of my mouth, because her response is going to be the same, because she's not listening to what I'm saying. She's not taking in and understanding my point of view. and then gonna take it in and understand it and then respond. She's just, it don't matter what I say, she's just ready to go. And so that was hard to listen to. So honestly, I didn't even finish it. I didn't even, because I couldn't, because I'm just like, damn, let her stop. And so I didn't finish the video yet. I did share it just in case, and you know, if anybody wants to go back and watch Demetria's live from last night to hear her side and stuff and hear what her response is about what happened. But I couldn't finish it because it was just like, yeah, it wasn't. It's just like, I'm waiting. I want to hear what this person is saying, and then I want to hear her take on it or her response to it. But it just, there was, you know, yeah, take it back. So, let me see. I was able to watch her do the news, but the other stuff I couldn't stay long. Yeah, I heard it was brutal. Nothing personal. It's just the type of repetition irks my soul. Madam 81 was another reason I stopped watching. Yeah, because what I'll say is this, you know, like Demetria goes up there to show her support for Goddess, and you got this bitch that, well, it just seemed like you was doing this, and it seemed like you was doing this, and you just doing too much, and you just over here because, and it's just like, shut the fuck up. Why are you here? Because you claim to be this woman's friend. You claim to love her so much. Then she said some dumbass shit like, how deep is your love for Goddess? Bitch, it's YouTube. The fuck you mean, how deep is my love for Goddess? Bitch, if you don't go on some motherfucking where, obviously not as deep as yours, bitch, because YouTube. The fuck? Like, I mean, that shit is just irritating as fuck. Like, this person cannot have no interactions or no separate anything from her. It's like, you take one, you take the other. Like, you're not her kid. You're not her Siamese twin. You're not none of that. Like, y'all two totally separate people. So let her have her separate interactions without you butting the fuck in. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just as simple as that. Like, it's her motherfucking channel. People are coming to see her, not motherfucking you, bitch. They coming up there to talk to her, not motherfucking you, bitch. But yet they have to consistently deal with you and your interruptions and what you think and feel. And she ain't saying shit. But she was laughing and she wasn't stopping it. I'll say that. So it's just like, well, fuck that and fuck you then. That's how I feel. The fuck? Oh, who am I, bitch? This is World Wide Web. You're not going to know any of these people. Oh, well, you understand that anxious anxiety to come with another word being okay. Consented. Absolutely. Oh my God, it was hard to watch. Very hard. Yes, Sabrina. Just think Demetria should stay on her own channel for a while and pick and choose her battles because it's not worth it. Me too. Me too. Yep. Peace and love. Reflections. Thank you, babe. Thank you, Nat. See you later, babe. And then Goddess laughed at her. Yep. I was like, what a dirty, nasty bitch. Yep. That's what I'm like. And then she laughing like, man, fuck that. Fuck that and her and all of them. The fuck? You couldn't finish either? Yeah, I couldn't. Here's what irks. There are like 8 kabillion vids on YouTube. So it's a blessing if you can, if you can get an audience. But some of these YouTubers act like they're doing us a favor and are hella ungrateful. Exactly, Duchess. Exactly, because that's what I say. Like, and I always say, like, I didn't think nobody was gonna watch me. Okay, like I just started talking, and so it's a blessing for anybody that chooses to watch my videos. You know, and I always say, like, it is the audience that makes your channel. I feel that way. Like, I feel like it is like, of course we gonna come on, but you ain't just gonna keep coming on and you got 0 views. I bet the fuck you're not. And I don't give a fuck who it is. You can say you will all you want to, but I doubt it. I doubt it. I very highly doubt that if you're not getting any feedback and any views, that you would just continuously come on here and do this. Now, let me say that I will, like, I've done it. I did it for free for over a year. Like, it's not about the money for it, but it damn sure is about the support. And it damn sure is about the people who, you know, give me the feedback and help me build and that sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Rick, how you doing? Thank you. Thank you, Lady Nika. So, yeah, so, you know, the subscribers definitely make your channel, build your channel. They are who's going to get you to where you want to go with this thing. And depending on where you want to go with this thing, that's how serious you better take it. Now, if you just don't give a fuck and it's just fly by night and, you know, just whatever, passing time, then, you know, okay. But if you seriously want this thing to go somewhere, you better treat it a lot better than what you are. You know, you got so many people who claim to have so many more talents and so much stuff they want to do, but they always get pulled back in. And it's like, nobody's pulling you any motherfucking where. Nobody's pulling you anywhere. You're doing that. You make a choice on what you choose to come on here and do every day. I'm supposed to have been on here exercising for the last couple of days, but I've been on here cussing and talking shit. I made that choice. Ain't nobody make me do that. I can choose to not talk about none of this shit if I don't want to. It's about what you want to do. Nobody's pulling you into any motherfucking thing. If you got so much to share with the world, then do it or shut the fuck up about it. And that's just how I feel, and that's real. You can't keep on saying how, you know, you can and could and what you woulda, coulda, shoulda. Woulda, coulda, shouldas. People die on woulda, coulda, shouldas. Trust and believe that. I've seen motherfuckers leave this world still talking about how they ain't finished yet. Well, you finished now. Shit, whatever you gonna do, I guess you gonna do it in after, because you ain't doing it here in the present. So get it the fuck together. Get it the fuck together. And then when you're dealing with somebody like a bitch like Goddess and Madam, who don't even believe in shit, or they damn sure don't believe in what you believe in, so they really don't give no fucks. It's not only about what you choose to put out here to the world, but it's about who you surround yourself with and who you and what you support. Not who you support, but what you support. All of that goes into one. All of that shit will come back around on you. So you got to take this shit. You got to take this shit seriously. You got to take it seriously. And as much as we have to be mindful of what we choose to put out here to the world, we have to also be mindful of what we take in. That's why I don't watch this shit all the time no more. And that's why I am going to be on different platforms, and I'm going other places, and I'm going where it's the money at, and I'm going to go where it's like different people. And, you know, there's going to be some point where I'm going to be able to include it all in one. But right now, like, no, you got to separate yourself, because if you just consume yourself with this fuck shit, you will be the fuck shit. And you ain't going nowhere with it. So, you know, that's just, you know, if you got something else to share with the world, then do it. Because it ain't no time like the present. And people are tired and people are fed up. And, you know, it's just all the tugging and the pulling and subscribers and back and forth and, you know, fighting for views and fighting for this. Just do your shit. Just do your shit and people will come. It's as simple as that. You doing shit out here to try to manipulate the situation or trying to get the most views and in competition with people who ain't even thinking about what you got going on, just get on here and do what the fuck you do. And if you got, and you know, and I mean, you know, if you got something to say about something, say it. But I mean, at the end of the day, like, if all you came on here to do is talk that fuck shit, you got a very short life on here. Your lifeline on here will be very short, because that shit gets old. It's just repetition. We just saying the same thing over and fucking over again about a different person. And then it got to the point where now we double back in and triple back into the same people. You feel me? So now it's really even more redundant and more in repetition and fucked up. And because it's just like, bitch, damn, it ain't even no new beef. Now we digging up all the old shit too. Like, now it's really time to do something else. If all you got is some old shit to dig up, it ain't even no new shit. You know? This shit will really teach you a lesson about who to involve yourself with or how to watch people. And it's sad because, you know, when you're trying to build genuine relationships, do you want to build it on you being paranoid about what could come back? You know, what a person might be doing or building or who they're communicating with or what they're sharing about you with somebody else. Like, that shit is just fucked up. And so all I'll say to that, if you got a bad feeling about something, just leave them alone. Just leave them alone. You know, and if you feel like open and free, then just be in that. But because if I got to second guess what's being said or second guess how I think about you or try to watch you but be cool at the same time, that's fake to me. And that's too much work. It's too much motherfucking work. Like, if I can't trust you or I feel like I got to watch you or I feel like I got to save every motherfucking thing and I got to screenshot and I got to have a whole motherfucking device for all the receipts and shit. No, like, I just won't fuck with it. No, I'm good on that. I ain't fucking with it. I'm not. And you know, you ain't got to prove to a bitch on here that you support them either. You know, you want to go to somebody's channel and you want to show that you support them, even in the midst of them having a beef with people that you get along with, and they laugh at you, or they let somebody just do something to you when you did nothing to them. Demetra didn't do nothing to Madam. She did nothing to her. She literally just went up there to talk to Goddess and was saying what she was saying, and this woman just jumped in. Hey, Terica, how you doing, boo? Hey, Fifi. You know what I'm saying? So for her to even allow that to happen, that's one thing. But then to be laughing, that's a whole nother. That's a whole nother. And nobody deserves that when they're trying to support you. But at the same time, if you got to explain every motherfucking thing or you have to try to prove something, fuck them. Fuck them. Are they coming over to your channel to support you? Are they sharing your shit? Are they in your chat? Are they hitting your link? No. They ain't doing none of that shit. So why the fuck do you got to be over there acting like you or proving to them that you support them in the midst of this shit? Fuck that. Nobody owe nobody shit on this bitch. And at the end of the day, as much as this shit is supposed to be built on collabing and networking and trying to build relationships and business and all that kind of shit, this ain't the place to do it in. This beef sector is not the place to build no business in. I'm going to tell y'all that right motherfucking now, because you can't trust these bitches. You order some shit, you support their business, you buy their products, you do all of that shit, and then guess what? You get mad at a bitch or they get mad at you and then they threaten to put your address out and your phone number out and your text messages and your order number and bitch, and then you did this and then you made this on, you got this on a payment plan and then all this. Man, fuck that. Fuck that. When you try to support their business, you put money in their pocket directly, not just by giving them a click and a view, not by just sharing their video, but you directly put money in their pocket. And that's how they repay you because we fell out. That's fake bitch shit. A real bitch just gonna move the fuck on and it's just done and over with. Not share every word we shared within each other, everything that I know about you. Just no, that's fake bitch shit. Hey, Lady Snoop, how you doing, babe? Thank you, babe. Thank you. I'm good, honey. I work listening. Thank you, Terica. I appreciate it, babe. Willie, hey, boo. Oh, yay. We doing Hood Jeopardy again. Dolly is starting Hood Jeopardy again. Yeah, take your views somewhere else. Somewhere else. I'm going to tell you something. And see, this is the difference between, you know, money and broke. This is the difference between a worried bitch and an unbothered bitch. You got people with millions of subscribers. Millions. Right? They got millions of subscribers and they got all types of comments. If they go live, they got motherfucking, they can't keep up. You know what I'm saying? They got businesses, people buy their shit. You know, they might have a meet and greet, people buying tickets, they get a little picture, keep on moving. All of that shit, right? Guess what? You can be over there. You can watch this one. They can be beefing back and forth and everybody everywhere watching everything. Do you think they coming on here talking about, wasn't you the one over there in that chat saying this? Or, what? Oh, you was over there using a eyeshadow palette? Or, oh, you bought that t-shirt? Or, man, they don't give a fuck about that shit. They don't care. They getting their money. They're getting their views. They're getting all that shit. They don't give a fuck. They handling their business. Do you think they give a fuck that you bought a ticket to their meet and greet and then you go down the street and you take a picture with the other influencer that they don't even fuck with and went to their meet and greet? No, they don't give a fuck because they're about their business. Like now, yeah, they will go on social media. They might make their little tweets and all that little bullshit back and forth. But at the end of the motherfucking day, they're not making their subscribers feel self-conscious about, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? I can't drop down from the bushes because somebody gonna screenshot my comment, or I can't buy this from them because somebody gonna put my address out, or I can't. No, they ain't dealing with none of that shit. That's why they get the motherfucking support. That's why people will continuously just pile up, and that's why their numbers just go up and up and up, because ain't nobody worried about that dumbass shit. It's about a bigger picture. It's about the business. It's about building. Y'all will make somebody feel fucked up just for even knowing that your channel even fucking exists. Fuck that. If I gotta go through all of that just to watch you, bitch, I'm going over there some motherfucking where they don't even know who the fuck I am. I type in comments and shit. I'll go be in somebody's live stream. They don't know who the fuck I am. I can comment, I can say shit. I'm not gonna get blasted. I ain't gonna get none of that shit. Like none of that shit is happening. I'm just over there chilling, having a good time, and enjoying myself, because that's what YouTube is supposed to be about. I'm not over here feeling self-conscious because, oh my God, I'm over here, I'm over there, and oh, who gonna see me over here? And oh, I better not drop down. And then, oh damn, I dropped down. Now somebody gonna see. No, 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 no. And then when you do try to show a person they support you, and they show you that they chose a side, and bitch, I don't give a fuck what you talking about, bitch. I'm laughing at you. Fuck that. That's who you don't need to support. A bitch can tell you, oh, I don't give a fuck where you go. It don't matter. And then as soon as you come in their chat, they checking you about where you was at. That's who you don't support. Fuck them and that and their raggedy ass channel that they've been trying to build for years and years to come, bitch. But that shit stunt motherfucking growth like a motherfucker. Because why? Because they all in the middle of the fuck shit. That's why mine stunts growth. I can say that about me. Mine stunning is growth because I was on the fuck shit and still kind of am. Because it's about what you choose to put out at the end of the day. You can have what you want out of this shit, but you got to put the time in, and you got to be smart about how you move. And if you get caught up in the fuck shit, it will catch your ass up, and you will pay for that. There are 3 people on here really want products from, but because of the docs and I can't. I feel you. I feel you. Fuck that. You know, I be with my students during the day, but I'm always going to support you. You support me. Thank you, Lady Snoof. I know. Nope, it's all good. Yep, and that's always. That you, I'm trying to tell you, only 2 people can question me like I'm a child and, and one of them is dead. Period. Duchess. I'm telling you, one of mine is dead too. Yeah, but I mean, just this area over here, they will make it very, very hard to support them. They make it very hard to support them. And you know what? I would just say fuck it. I would just say fuck it, because you don't owe nobody shit. You know, you are doing a person a favor by watching their channel, giving them a like, a click, and a view, commenting in their chat, engaging with the conversation, coming up on their panel. That is a blessing. It's a blessing that anybody knows who the fuck you are, because a lot of these motherfuckers over here got the big head like a motherfucker and they ain't made it nowhere. So I could just imagine how the fuck something would go if they really took off. Cause it's like, bitch, you ain't even motherfucking got nothing yet, bitch, and you just think you just the above all and be all, really? Like, you really up there, like you sitting on the throne looking down at me, bitch? If you don't get the fuck on somewhere, bitch, you better be glad I even clicked on your motherfucking channel, you raggedy ass bitch. That's how I feel about it, bitch. Be happy that I even came the fuck over here. Cause guess what? It's plenty of shit that I could be motherfucking watching. I'll tell somebody in a minute. It's so many people that support me that are creating channels and got content or have businesses that they, you know, sell products and things like that. Like, I would much rather I can just support them. But you try to spread out. You try to do a little bit of everybody, but shit, they will make you regret that shit. Or bitch, I'll go somewhere where don't nobody even know who the fuck I am. And I'd rather support them versus a bitch that think they gonna check me on some shit about where the fuck I've been at. Got me fucked up, bitch. If you don't get the fuck on somewhere and humble your motherfucking self before I do it for you. So yeah. I don't know, y'all. That's pretty much all I got to say about this bullshit. You know, as far as dick riding and all of that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like a catch-22. You know what I'm saying? You try to spread out, you try to not just be in little circles and all that type of stuff. You try to support as many people as possible. And you know, some will appreciate it, and then you got some that it's like, you know, wrong choice. But you know, it is what it is. All I can say is take people for what they show you and keep it the fuck moving if they show you something that you don't fuck with. It's as simple as that, because there's too many. Not only are there so freaking many channels, millions on YouTube, but there's so many other platforms, period. Like, YouTube is not the end all be all of social media and video making and content making. Like, there are many other apps and platforms that are being made available and being created and that are monetizable. And this is not the only shit over here. So if you're not getting what you need or able to do what you do, you start to broaden your horizons. You know, appreciate the people who appreciate you, support those who support you. But at the same time, you have to, you got to preserve your energy and where you choose to spend your time. Because this shit can be motherfucking time consuming like a bitch. And if you ain't consuming it with the right shit, then it's just a waste. So it's always about the why. You know, just go back to why you decided to do this. Go back to why you decided to click that button to make a video or to do a live stream. Go back to why, you know, why you even started it in the first place. And then start to build back up from there. You know, sometimes we got to take a couple steps back before we can move forward. You know, so You know, that's the best advice I can give as far as this thing goes. Because if you're just, you know, tunnel vision with no direction or no destination in mind, you on a blind mission. You on a blind mission that can end up anywhere. You know, you got to have some thought behind it. You got to have some, you know, you got to have something solid behind it. Don't just be out there just shooting in the dark. So, anyway, you said you feel some type of way, Lady Snoop. Why? Yeah. You know, you try to support people and shit. Even with that shit with you, Lady Snoop, like, you know, I talked about Big Man a little bit over there, you know, and the shit that he, you know, he's taking on the persona of the people that he's surrounding himself with, you know, and he's another one. You know, you try to support people that you try to support people. And that's another one. People will make you regret supporting them. You know, they turn into liars and they want you to pick a side, and you know that mess over there, that's just a whole nother thing. You know, people got the wrong idea about what the fuck this shit is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just got the wrong fucking idea. Okay, the wrong idea. You got Goddess over there talking about cash at me if you want me to see, if y'all want to see Lady Nika's house. Like, y'all ain't got shit else the fuck to do. See her house for what? Who gives a fuck? Are you trying to move in? You trying to buy it? Like, what? Like, usually if you house hunting and you trying to find somewhere to live and shit, like, that's when you be looking at pictures of houses and shit like that. Like, look at her house for what? You know? Like, y'all want to talk about people when they down bad. People do better. You want to talk about them when they do better. You know, like, I mean, people cannot win for motherfucking losing. Like, any which way it goes, like, with any which way it goes, like, people gonna have something to motherfucking say. That's why you just do you. You do you. Because at the end of the day, people gonna have something to motherfucking say. So if they gonna talk any motherfucking way, just make sure you get something out of it that you want out of it. Y'all, this damn dog next door, like, literally, like, I ain't never heard no dog that just barks constantly. Like, his throat gotta be hurting. Like, for real. But yeah, so that, I mean, you know, you gotta do you. You gotta do you. Make sure you getting what you want out of something, out of whatever it is you pursuing, you know, because when you doing shit, you know, and then it takes a turn. A lot of times, and I had even said this earlier on Bigo, like, because you will really, and somebody told this to Demetra on her channel, and I was like, you know what? I feel that, because that's me. Because a lot of times you will put out so much trying to support other people that you will be slacking on your own shit and what you doing. And that's me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would get into these modes. Like, I get into these modes where, you know, I'm doing good on the channel and I'm consistent and everything. And consistency, you know, I do come on. I come on pretty much every day. It's very rare that I take a day off. But coming on and actually putting out the content that I'm supposed to be putting out is two different things, right? So sometimes you will be so caught up in being a subscriber and supporting other people that you will start slacking on your own shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you got to reel yourself back in and you got to remember what's important. And you got to remember you at the end of the day. You got to remember you, you know? And so I feel that. I feel when they was telling Demetra that, you know, because, but, you know, and it's a lot too, because you do got to be different places to get the information or to know what's going on. And you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, it can go all day. It goes all day. It goes all night. You know, you're going to be different places. And then next thing is, I mean, I guess it's a good thing that a lot of us don't edit shit. Because if we did edit, Oh Lord, like I don't even know what the fuck, how we would keep up with this shit, because that's a whole nother thing. But I guess because you can just click the live button and boom, just say what the fuck you saw and say what you think and see, and I guess that's good. But shit, I mean, even with that, you know, even with that, you got to start spicing it up a little bit. You got to change it up a little bit every now and then. Who got a puppy? My next door neighbors, they got a puppy like months ago, few months ago, and they moved. And the dog, and matter of fact, them people, because I called them people the other day. What, 2 days ago now? Yeah, I called them damn people because that dog be over there just a barking, barking, barking. But so yeah, sign it. Yeah, YouTube is no longer fun. Yep, yep. Um, Not me, but my brother did. So yeah, only two people. But yeah, it can still be fun. You know, it can still be fun. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. And not to say the people that we support is boring. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you want some variety. You want some variety. Like we go different places and, it's just like I said, like my circle getting tighter and tighter and tighter because you just see that fuck shit and that fake shit. And it's just like, it's just a turn off. And, you just like, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's one less person I'm fucking with. That's one less place I'm going. So you want some variety, you like move around a little bit and stuff, but shit, people just remind you why you stay the fuck where you at, so hell yeah, they left the dog. I know this Echo Walker use other people's lives talker-ish, like she ain't a CC. Yes, she does. But that's because she I think she wants as many people to hear her fuck shit as possible. Like, and nobody really comes to see her. Nobody really come and see her like that or whatever. So, she gonna go wherever the people at so they can hear her, you know. Yeah, that bitch. She goes everywhere to talk her shit about everybody. Girl, girl, girl. Yeah, they left the dog. Demetria always doubt herself when she's on another panel. She needs to stop reading the chat because that's Demetria's problem. Yeah. Yeah, she do need to stop reading the chat because especially when you on somebody else's shit, because you got to understand those are their supporters for the most part. For the most part. Of course, there's going to be people that like you, but the majority is going to be the people that like them. And if you're either not a regular over there or you're somebody that they ain't really feeling like that, guess what? The chat gonna tell you. So yeah, definitely leave the chat alone. And like me, like was telling y'all, like I don't, when I'm up on somebody's panel, I'm not reading the chat. Unless, somebody talking about the chat, whatever, and then I go and pull it up. But I'm paying attention to the conversation that's up there, I still float, but even my circle is getting hella tight. Yeah. Yeah. Because it's just, like over time you just start to see stuff or I don't know. That's pretty much what it is. You just start to see certain shit and you just like, I'm good or whatever. So, and that's just what is being more and more. And I'm not even gonna complain about it because, like I said, I'm trying to just broaden my horizons, not even here on YouTube, but on other platforms. Like I love YouTube. I'm always gonna be here, and I'm gonna continue to do what I need to do to grow over here. But at the same time, like it's time to start making some money out of this thing. And um, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go where, there's some money at and build. And then, hopefully, at some point, when I'm growing and growing, it'll merge together. But, you got to remember like why you're doing something, and I started out really not knowing about the influencing thing and, beauty was involved, but it was more about commentary. But I really do love the beauty side of it. And I also love the commentary part of it. I love that even more because there's endless things to talk about. There's endless things to talk about. There's endless things to learn. Um, and I just want to keep educating myself on different things as well as, and whatever I learn and whatever I'm experienced, and of course I'm going to share that. So it's just unlimited. And then with the beauty going with it, there's just a lot that I could do. And so I just want to just capitalize on it as much as possible. So yeah, strangers' opinions of you should not be affecting folks this deep. No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't. And that's one thing I am glad about myself. Like, yeah, is me. Like, I don't give a fuck about what none of these people think about me or say about me. Like, I really don't. It ain't nothing to cuss a bitch out and keep it the fuck moving. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. Because I just know, like, who's going to be here is going to be here and who's not. And who's here, they show, even if they're not here all the time, the people who are here are here. There's people, when you talk about day ones, I mean, that was like the first people. And, like, even though if they're not around all the time, just going in my comments and seeing a comment from somebody that just has been around from the very first, like, that's awesome to me. That's awesome. So hey, Michi. So who's gonna be here is gonna be here, and anybody else, it is what it is. But hey, James. I'm proud of Wiley. Wiley did the damn thing. Absolutely, Stacy. Absolutely. And it really is his time. People have their time. Like, I saw this meme and it said, you could be working on something for 10 years and that 1 year, like, it just takes off. And that is literally Wiley's story. Like, he said he had been doing this thing for over 10 years. And he's growing like wildfire. Like, I remember he said his goal for last year was 10K, and he's going to be at 20. So it's just a good, you can be like me, like, be at 3,000 for however long or whatever, and then who knows, like, 1 year I'll probably just blow up. And that's just how it happens. But you have to be consistent with it, and you have to keep on doing it. And you have to respect the people who do their research and the work. You can tell who does the work. Wiley does the work. He actually knows what the fuck he be talking about. He goes and he watches these things himself. He might get information, he might get leads, he gets all that, but he actually follows these people and researches these people and knows all these different stories and keeps up with these things and all of this shit. Like, he does the work. He's not just getting like a text from somewhere or getting a clip from somewhere and just, oh, let me go talk about this, and not knowing. He be knowing what the fuck he's talking about. So it makes a huge difference. You got to educate yourself, and you got to live this shit, and that's the same thing with Blazing. Like, Blazing is like that. He knows this shit. Like, he watches and reads and he follows, and he's going to be the same way. He is going to blow up because he really does the work and he knows this stuff. And he's about that life. You really got to be about that life. You do. I remember the old videos of you in the car with the loud ass mouth. I got to be petty. Duchess, that's the car that I'm talking about. That I was not putting all that freaking money in. That was my. Then I love that truck too, like, because it was the third row and stuff. But yeah, that's the truck, girl. Yeah, fuck that, putting all that money in that truck. But yep, y'all remember that? Oh my god, dang, going to work or coming home, all that shit. Always late. I'm always fucking late. Just, yeah. Wow. Or I just would always do videos right there in the dining room. Yeah, doing my makeup in the dining room, doing my nails, all that shit sitting right there. But yeah, that's so funny. Like, hey, wait till my room be put together, y'all. All this time we've been beauty room. It's coming. It's coming. It's finally making its way to reality, y'all. But yeah. Dang, that's so awesome. Hello, April. Like me, wait a minute. This damn phone cracked. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Like me, I've been here since day one, but I miss most lives because I take care of my son disabled baby. Absolutely right. Right, Michi. Yeah. And yeah, that's what I mean. Like, there's people who just, life life happens, and you got to think like we in it a couple years now. Like I'm in my second year. Well, 2 years already. Like it'll be in my third year in January. So, we over 2 years now with this thing. There's no way that everybody's life is still the same, can be on every day or all day, or, things change. And if things are not changing, it's a problem. Okay. Either it's a problem or you real comfortable in your life. You see what I'm saying? Because we should always be working towards things, right? But, like I'll say Tati Westbrook, like she had the same schedule for umpteen amount of years. Like she was literally on 5 days a week, same time almost every day, like, but 5 days a week. She did that for how many every year she did it. And until she finally changed her schedule. But she did that because no matter like where she was at, like she always kept that same schedule. But she was in her life, like she was in a place in her life where she could do that. Um, but if like you're working or you have kids or you have different things change, schedules change, life circumstances change. But so, and that's with you guys too. It's not just with me as a creator, but you guys, like shit happens. Like everybody's not going to be here every day or every video, but they're still there, and they catch it when they can, and they come back and they say, hey, I'm still here, or I like this, or whatever. And then some people, they kind of get over certain shit too, the mess and this, like, just think of like the goddess shit, right? Like my beef with her was very early on. So it's like somebody who's like been here since then, and then we still beefing. Like, damn, you still beefing with that bitch? Like, I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll come back next year, see if y'all beefing beefing again. No, but I don't know. Stuff changes, but if you're changing for the better or moving forward, that's the more important thing. That's the more important thing, and we are moving forward. I'm moving forward. You guys are, we're all moving forward. We've been in a whole pandemic together, damn it. We in a relationship. I hope y'all know we go together. So, whew. But y'all, I'm gonna get off. We've been on here. I've been standing here for 2.5 hours. I love y'all. Congrats on the stimulus. Okay, congratulations on the stimulus being signed. Okay, money on the flow. All right. So yeah, oh wait a minute. Just not seeing it too late. Oh. Well, I answered right away. Okay. So yeah, y'all. So let me go. I need to go run down to the shop so I can get caught up on what's going on. It's almost 5 o'clock, so I need to go see what's going on. I'm gonna try to run down there real quick, get myself together, and stuff like that. Get dinner together so my son had dinner when he come home. But anyway, I love y'all so much. Okay, I hope you have an amazing day. I gotta go get some more fruits and stuff too. But so I will see y'all later on. We are exercising tonight. Okay, no games. I'm not gonna wait too late. Excuse me. I'm not gonna do any of that. I will be on. We will be exercising tonight. Okay, we're gonna get back into it. It is day 11. It's day 11. We got 79 to go. We're going to get this body right and tight, okay? We ain't no surgeries. Love y'all. Have a great day.